Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Early Doors Football TV, the live watch along against Manchester City. Hope you're all well and had a great Happy New Year. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see what's going to go on from here. As we know, it's West Ham have travelled to City. It'll be interesting to see what the result will be on this one and that. So I can see the players warming up at this moment, so we haven't got long before we kick off. Let's just say hello to people in the chat first of all. Welcome to Matt. Happy New Year, Matt, as well. Man City get better everywhere they go, Even at home, I've got a feeling, I'm confident I'll take a draw. I'm hoping the fuckback scores with an assist from Kudos. Or even Somerville. Yes, I'm going to show the lineup in a minute. And Matt's followed him with Spurs being Spursy again, losing again. Yes, I thought obviously Newcastle would do this. That's for sure. Bear with me. Let's just get myself sorted out here. For some reason, it's showing up there. And also, Happy New Year to Pepsi. Afternoon, why put yourself through so much pain and misery? Got to do something, mate, haven't we? Just to pass the time. Got to make sure of that. Let's just see now. Why am I not in there? Bear with me. That's because I'm in the wrong one. Twat. Let's just get this up and running. Where are we now? Yeah, I see the scoreline. So obviously for Spurs, it's not good again for Big Old Range. So let's have a quick look at the lineup from City. So he's going with Ortega in goal. Then you've got Lewis, Ake, Akanji, and Vardial. And then, of course, just sitting in front of him, apparently, is Kovacic. Then you've got Foden, Silva, De Bruyne, and Savinho with Haaland up top. And looking on the bench, he's got on there Carson, Walker, Simpson, Pucci, Gundogan, O'Reilly, Grealish, Nunez, McAtee, and Doku. So, again, still a bit of a big old strong bench in there. Good afternoon, Mark. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope you've had a good Happy New Year. Spurs losing makes my day happy. Happy already. Got to be with that result. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see the meltdown from some of these Spurs channels. They're already doing it. And let's see what our managers have come up with. So, a couple of changes that he's made from the last game. We've got Areola in goal, and then you've got Kufal. Tadibo places Mavropanos. You've got Wan-Bissaka and Kilman. Then you've got Somerville and Kudos out on the wings. And then you've got Souček, Alvarez, and Paqueta. And Fulkrug sit up top. And on the bench, Fodringham, as always, Scholes, Cresswell, Mavropanos, Irvin, Gilherme, Sola, Rodriguez, and Ings. So we shall see. I think the only kind of good thing that came out, looking at how the games have gone, or say how the year's gone so far, was Antonio going home. And it was a nice statement from him. And obviously kind of alluded to that he's very lucky to be alive, considering what happened with that vehicle accident. And he's open to, I mean, the strange one, hoping to be back on the pitch again. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I think we all know where we stand on that one. But, hey, we'll take that. Just trying to get the game sorted out. There we are. Found you. Afternoon, Brendan. Happy New Year to yourself. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Afternoon, Tony, Matt, F, Pepsi, Mark, and Chatters. Looking forward to this game. This should be good. So, got roughly around about 9 minutes to go. I don't know if you guys watched Lopetegui's pre-match talks, but wow, that was something different to watch. I mean, I watched it during the lunch period, and I'm not surprised people are confused because I had no idea what the bloke was on about. It was a lot of O's and but really, they was asking him certain questions, like, for instance, who's going to be your captain? And he couldn't even answer that directly. He had to kind of come out with everyone's going to be a captain in this game. I don't know. Interesting. So if that's the case, I mean, the only kind of thing that was quite funny was people in the chat saying that does anyone know what he's saying? And of course, you've got people saying no, no idea. So some bloke put, well, if we have no idea what he's saying, what chance have the players got? Like, what chance have the players got to understand what this bloke's on about? So, yeah, not good signs, not good signs at all. And it didn't come across in a good way. Normally you'd hear a manager and they can talk about things. I mean, okay, you can say there's a language barrier thing, but even still, he understood what was being said. It was just the answers and his body language just said something completely different. After they're saying I've got the sledge ready, but still no snow, but it's coming soon. Yep, according to, I think it's going to be in the evening time, probably late night, 11 o'clock ish. You'll still settle down, especially in Essex anyway. This should be an easy win for West Ham. Oh, nice one, Trip. And Happy New Year to you, mate. Hope you're all good. And hello to everyone. And yeah, it didn't sound good at all, mate. Listening to it, I wasn't inspired by it. I don't know if anyone else was. It didn't seem like who was. But hey, we shall see. Let me just see if I can find any information on our stats with this game. It's not going to be happy reading anyway. So we made 4 alterations to the side that obviously played against Liverpool. And obviously Tadibo is preferred to Mavropanos, which is great. Souček obviously gets the nod back in midfield ahead of Sola. I suppose we're looking at the aerial battle there. We're going to try and get something out of that. It's in Farmer Country, it's due now. I'll ask Anthony, see if he knows. Somerville replaces Emerson. And obviously, Fulkrug leads the forward line. So I'm not too sure we're going to be seeing any goals coming, if we're lucky. Manchester are unchanged from the side that beat Leicester. So they're looking to get back-to-back wins. And they've got the defence of Vardy, Aki, Akanji, and Lewis. Kovacic, like I said, just sits in the midfield behind those. With Silva and De Bruyne, Savinho and Foden looking to supply the goals to Haaland, and hopefully we can try and subdue that. What else in there? So we're sitting 13th, still above Manchester United, so we've got to be happy about that one as well. I don't know what that leads us with the. Let's have a quick look at that. Where's Spurs now compared to us? Oh, still tight. Yeah, win this game. Then we will go above Spurs. Just go above them by 2 points if we win the game. If we draw, unfortunately, goal difference still keeps us where we are. We're not going to see much improvement from that point. So as they're saying there, Pep couldn't have picked a better opponent, as Man City have beaten today's opponents in every one of the last 5 meetings, with each of the last 5 games ending 3-1. So we can see where this is going already. So City have won 14 of their last 15 Premier League games against West Ham, and they've only lost 1 of those, including the last 8 in a row since a 2-1 loss in September 2015. And as always, West Ham, we're winless in the last 18 Premier League games against City since a 2-1 Wales win in September 2015. So 10 years ago. Great stuff. Brendan saying, however, went for a sticky patch, but he's got the tune in a great place there ever since we beat him. True. Yeah, that is very true, mate. I mean, Newcastle, I did fancy him to win this game. I think I actually put on the predictor thing as 2-1, so it looks like that's coming for me, so I'm happy with that one. But yeah, I think Spurs have just signed a keeper as well, so that's going to be quite interesting. So I know they've been moaning about Spurs keeper. What's his name? Vicario, what his name is. They're not happy with him, so hence why they probably got this fella in. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think it's needed for him. considering I was watching a Toon channel, fun enough, and some of them were still kind of 50-50 about Howe still being in charge of that team. But why not? At the end of the day, in that we knew full well the season or so before he had a lot of injuries, and now he's got his team he wants. All they've got to do is sign maybe a couple of more players. But yeah, you can't knock what they're doing at the moment and where they sit themselves now. So Newcastle gone fifth. So the level on points with Chelsea. Chelsea have just scored 3 goals more. And Forest sitting in third, so they're obviously looking to get a result today. Excuse me. I played a guy called Austin in goal. I don't know, was that the new fella they've just signed? I see something come through. Where did I see it? Yeah, trying to find it. I ain't got a clue now. So roughly about 3 minutes to go before the game kicks off. It's $6 million. James, happy New Year to yourself as well, mate. Hope you're keeping well, and hope you had a good Christmas as well, mate. Not long before you move into that new stadium of yours. Looking forward to it. I mean, did you actually get season tickets for that, James? Because I know you was a season ticket holder before. So have you managed to get the new stadium? Check keeper, that's the one. 12.5 million to Spurs. Why can we not find those bargains then? One man, Brendan. One man, as we all know, that's the one that kind of holds it all back for us. No, you're stone cold. Yeah, see where that went with that one. So not long before kickoff. Anything else? Any other information that we can bore the pants off each other before this game kicks off? Who's the referee for the game? City. So apparently Mike Salisbury is the confirmed referee for today. Who else have we got on the whole thing there? So yeah, referee is Mike Salisbury. Assistant referee is Eddie Smart and Derek Eaton. I can see a clown thing coming on with this one. Fourth official is Ollie Langford. VAR is Graham Scott, and assistant VAR is Scott Ledger. So should be interesting to see where we go with this one. All right, so we're not long from kickoff now. Can't wait to watch fans' reactions. But, Mark, you imagine what it's going to be like. I mean, like, I've already seen some of the things flagging up on YouTube already. They're definitely going to town. I mean, I want to watch Deji Spurs and Expressions because them two really kick off when it comes to that. Yeah, agree on that one. It's about time, isn't it? Because we want to keep this man in check with us, really. We don't want to be losing him. So I'm obviously going to be slightly behind from you guys. So try and be as kind as possible. I mean, I know that my phone's going to ping off before you and let me know anyway, but let's see. That's Savinho. He's a player, isn't he, for City? And he's only young and all, but he is a player. He's going to have a field day against us. Not planning to get a season ticket there. I know the previous owner is gone, but I'm not putting any money into the club, especially when the stadium influence. I get that, mate. I do get that. Interesting. Alvarez is giving the team talk. It looks inspiring. Does look inspiring. Oh, it's good to see. Nice. No, I get that. There's a horse loose on the sidelines at Villa Park. His name is. Oh, man. Beak-eye Pepsi. Well, West Ham got a chance to get something against this side. I obviously City's be happy with that 2-0 result from the last game, but here we go. We've kicked off now. And okay, it's cool. Fulkrug has got himself in offside position straight away. Great start. So I keep playing the ball to Kanji. Out of Foden. Fulkrug closing down, but just himself up the top, so there's not going to be much pressure going on there. Kudos closing. See, pretty safe at the moment, so we're keeping it in just in the edge of the 18-yard box in our half. Do a job on him. So we know it started off last time when we played Liverpool. We started off for about 15, 20 minutes, if that. We'll see where it goes from City's first press. They're keeping it very cagey at the moment. Played the ball into Lewis. Can he keep it in play? No, and he's lost his balance and the ball's gone out for a goal kick. Didn't time the run there. There we go, looking for a short pass to Tadibo. Got to be quicker with that. Into Kufel, back to Tadibo. City putting a bit of pressure on. Ball laid out and still getting in play. And we've now lost it due to Souček. We've managed to get a throw in from that. Good afternoon, Colin, and Happy New Year to yourself, mate. If you play the team I wanted, might win, but he has not. Well, I'll be surprised with that, Colin. That's the thing, innit? With this manager, we just don't know. He was challenged there by Souček, and it goes out for a City throw. Another shiner again, old Souček. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know who would have. Big up Mr. Joshy J. Hope you're keeping well. Big up Tony in the chat. Happy New Year. Like secured. Thank you very much, mate. Happy New Year to yourself as well. Hope you had a good one as well, mate. City taking it nice and easy, and West Ham's trying to close things down, but obviously they're still fighting each other in the pass. Well, one back, obviously, but it's a offside for Haaland there, so free kick to West Ham. How long is Bowen out for? Possibly 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, it is a massive blow for us, especially he's normally the one who gets you the goal now and then. Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks, they're saying. But I suppose it, again, comes down to the player and his recovery rate. Happy New Year to you, absolutely, mate. Back into Areola from the ball. Haaland closing in, though. Into Kilman, who launches it long. And Fulkrug there. Into the play of Paquetá, who plays the ball out wide to Kudos. Can he get there? He can. Take the player on. Can we deliver in there? But no, he's gone for the shot instead rather than looking for the pass. Ball gets pinged out, but we're still in position with it. Kufel on the ball there to Alvarez. Alvarez looking for the pass into Paquetá. Plays it back into Kufel. And obviously we keep in possession. Kudos and Alvarez. Back into Debo. Launches it long. But I don't think Kudos has got a chance to get anything out from that. And obviously it's gone for a free kick anyway. So 4 minutes in, still 0-0. At the moment, very, very cagey from both sides. I wouldn't say exactly each team's finding each other out at the moment. So Ortega playing into Ake. What did most of you guys do for New Year? Did you stay in, go out, or did you just kind of make it a nice, easy, chilled one? I was working the next day, so she just stayed in, kept nice and quiet. The one plays the ball to Foden, beats Alvarez. Can Alvarez get anything out of it? But again, Foden, and it was an easy one for Areola to pick up. Into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka taking the ball long, plays it into Somerville. Alvarez into Paqueta. Wan-Bissaka and Somerville linking up. Just manages to win the ball back again. And Lewis blocks it out for a throw. Tony Phil, he should have played a front with pace and tricky of Somerville, Kudos, and Gilherme. Calls their back four problems. Yeah, a bit of pressure on there. Wan-Bissaka, and so far his passing has been a bit dodgy. Two back passes. James is saying big shot coming in, hole one up against Leeds. Ooh, yeah, not be good for the Leeds contingent. Quite an easy for me at home. Nice one, Matt. I just had a chill run drinking Thatcher cider. Nice. And watching the Big Ben fireworks on TV. Krug, look what you're doing, man. Some of you want the Kudos. Kudos is coming through. One on one there. He's got to do something with this. Take one more shot. And he's, fuck's sake, man. And he shot into the side netting. But looks like we've got a corner from it. Could have done better with that. That's two now. He's been. Oh, hello. Brentford 1-0 up already. Yeah, I'll take it. Could have been that goal kick on there. So I should have done better with that. City trying to play the ball out now. Losing Vardio. Savinho. But Tuchik passes it out, but loses the ball and then wins it again. Somerville put the pressure on. No. Set back. And we score for them. Kevin Shade. 6 minutes in. So West Ham still possession with Somerville. Plays the ball out, but again, it's a woeful pass. Foden wins the ball back. Don't need to foul him there, Alvarez. Wins the ball back again. Plays on. Referee allows a play on. So, yeah, Foden's gone down too easy in the ref's eyes. Ball played out wide to Kudos. Nice chest down. Kufel back into Kudos. But we're condensing their player. Got to do something a bit more than that. Static again. Score prediction for the Liverpool versus Man United game tomorrow. I'm feeling the worst as a Man United fan. Unfortunately, Mr. Joshy J, I've put down, and I've been probably kind in this one, Liverpool 3, Man United 1. I don't think it's going to be an easy win for you guys, that's for sure. Yeah, should we go for the juggler today? 100% Matt. I mean, they still look a bit shaky, even though their passing is great. And Kudus is getting a little ball out in the right here. Oh, 50 pence for Suchek. Jesus. Just seen it. 6-1 to Liverpool. Think of some Mr. Joshy J. Yeah. Just seen it. Pepsi, I know it's not come up on what I'm watching at the moment, but I've just seen. My Super 6, I said Liverpool 5-0. United's main aim in the opening 30 minutes to stay in the game. Yeah, we're bad enough, James, but if you look at Man United, unfortunately, at the moment, they are definitely in the mud. Savinho's taken on. Kufo's been sent all over the place. Ball gets played back out again. Alvarez headers the ball but turns his back on it, and an easy clip there. Savinho off of a, and it looks like it could have been clipped off of Kufel there. 9 minutes in, according to my watch, and City are now 1-0 up. Kufel looking at that, and he's shaking his head. But if you're going to, the old adage, if in doubt, kick it out. Don't hang around with it. Just get rid of the ball. Let's see in there. Savinho taking on Kufel. Sent one way, sent the other, sent again. Headed out by Tadibo on the edge of the area. But Alvarez turns his back on it. And yeah, it's definitely clipped off of, again, another goal we've gifted an opposition. Kufel sticks his foot out and it cannons off of his shin. And Areola couldn't do much about that. Oh, no, sorry, his foot, actually. His foot, yeah, Areola would have got it otherwise. Comfortable, but the deflection has taken Areola the wrong way. As a Man United fan, I believe relegation is possible if we don't score enough goals and we can see that set piece is just not sustainable. Yeah, it's you're lacking. There's something going on there, isn't there? I think you need them. For Will, just like us, we need a couple of more players, but you guys need something seriously. Okay, we won a free kick there and nothing. Even Pep, I think, is a bit surprised with that. That says something. And we lose out on the ball again. But look at us. Look, who's that struggling to get back? Kudos. And some of it on the ball. Loses the ball again. I suppose this is maybe we're seeing something that that the manager doesn't see in the fact that Somerville he's broke through and done a couple of good passes, but unfortunately there's also a lot of passes he's given away so far in this first half. So maybe he's seen something we ain't. Hardly watched any Premier League football this season. Mainly watched the EFL, lower non-leagues. Kept an eye on the results now and then. You're probably seeing better games there as well, James. I get that. Not missing much at all, basically. No leads at Man United, 100% all where you go. So City's got a corner. De Bruyne's lining up to take it. Short corner taken. Back into De Bruyne, and we just stand off him. Look at that. Just playing us around there. Silver on the ball. We're going to put a challenge in, and another corner. An easy one for De Bruyne there. Baldy, the Dharma. Good to see you, mate. Happy New Year to you. And I hope you had a good one. Keep him well. Good to see you. Yeah, no leaders whatsoever. Kufa ain't got a clue what's going on at the moment. He seems concussed from that shot he's done. Kilman, Paqueta, into Silva. Paqueta, get up off the floor, man. And fortunate enough, we get a free kick out of it. Nothing wrong with you, man. You can see that clear as day. Areola takes his ball short to Debo, back to Alvarez, back into Debo to Areola. Areola's playing it out to Kilman. City's now putting a bit of a squeeze on us, and it's showing a little bit. Can we win the second ball in Somerville? Too much ticky-tacky. Paqueta's on the ball. Kudos, look for the pass. Good. Let's see if he wastes this shot. Wow. Fucking hell. Get control of the ball, son. While we're fouling. Yeah, a yellow card for his full crew gets a yellow card as well. Great stuff. Bloody Chelsea. Cole Palmer again. See, I knew it would come. Oh, What does when you think about that one? What must Pep think, knowing that he knew he had to give this player time and game time, but to see him go on to Chelsea and start scoring goals for fun, I mean, bloody hell! I mean, he scores some bangers as well. You've got to feel gutted in that respect, but at the same point, you can understand it's City in it. That's what they tend to do. Even the good players don't get an opportunity all the time. I mean, look at Grealish, all the money they spent on him. Good close down for Areola, so from Wan-Bissaka. Look at this. Why are we trying to play Brazilian football when we've not got the players to do that? Fancy Liverpool win 3-1 or 4-2. Yeah, I had 3-1, Colin. That's what I'll put it down to. Yeah, standard issue. Cole Palmer FPL, standard issue. Yeah, I agree on that as well, Pepsi. I mean, when you think about at the end of the day, an exceptional young talent like that, a future England star, there's more for him to come. And Chelsea have got an exceptional player. What we would love to have someone like that in your team. Keeping hold of them, though, would be another thing. We've got no options here. I mean, before cricket, the answer is just running around in circles at the moment. Vardiel playing the ball out. Savinho again. Another ball played in. And another slice, this time for Souček, for another corner to City. Basically defending, son. Yeah, he's absolutely 100% class. I agree with that, Matt. Big guns coming in there for the corner for City. Haaland and Akanji. Alvarez is open to do a job on Haaland. This will be interesting. Ake, Souček. Let's see if everyone's seen the short guy in silver. He looks a bit free at the moment. Short ball again played in. Ball whips into the box. And again, we clear it, but just the edge of the 18-yard box. Pinging all over the place. Look. Keystone cops when it comes to our defending. No idea whatsoever. There's no purpose on it. We had Pyatt and Di Canio and Arnautovic, and now we have Kudos. I would say, we can't exactly class ourselves as the mighty has fallen either, really. Haaland coming through, but plays the ball back into Savinho. Into Lewis. Well done, Alvarez. That's good. Bat time. But keep your mouth shut, Tone. Bloody hell. As soon as he gets hold of it, he's lost it. City just kind of taking it easy now. Just keeping control of the ball, passing it around. Simple passes. Something that we're lacking at the moment. Look at that ball placed right back in. Ake. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, Jim. I said it there. Yeah, true story. Everton scouted Erling Haaland when he was 16, and no shock, they didn't fancy him in the end. Owner wasn't willing to pay 2 or 3 million for him. That's... You hear it quite often, don't you? I mean, you don't expect it for your own club when it happens, but something like that. Oh, man. Yeah, chance of getting Vardy, but Sullivan bottled it as per usual. We have missed out on some players, haven't we? So City's had 3 attempts and only 1 shot on target so far. But Paqueta on the deck yet again and gets another free kick. He's getting away with these. I don't know how, though. 1 little to Bristol City. Anthony will be happy there, Mr. Joshy. Arsenal could have gotten Cristiano Ronaldo years ago, but were just a bit short to his valuation, and United just swept him away. And I think that's the thing with certain clubs, isn't it? If you know you've got someone that sees a deal and it goes all Pete Tong with the other club, get in quick. Hey, Charlotte. Happy New Year to yourself. Sound guys, just keep lopping. Well, if the rumour is true, then we've only got 1 more to go on that because apparently he was supposed to be given 2, wasn't he? Tadibo plays the ball out, but again, straight to a City player. City players soak up. Oh, Somerville's just decided to join the defence after kind of playing high up the pitch. City are just enjoying themselves at the moment, playing the ball around. We are just running around in circles at the moment. Happy New Year to you, Michael. Hope you're well. Hey, Tom, how are you doing, mate? Did you get my Premier League? I did indeed, as always. Just a shame these free kickoffs are not televised. Typical UK government utter wrong-uns. Yeah, it's true, mate. It is true. Yes, I did get them. Thank you. Glad we ain't got Ineos running. Oh, jeez, yeah. I mean, we've got Sullivan, but Ineos running West Ham, but we have Sullivan who might be worse. I don't know. All the glitz and glamour of Ineos and that, and I think we're seeing some wrong things coming out from this lot at the moment. I know they've got a billionaire as an owner, but you can understand why he is a billionaire because he don't spend much by the looks of it. He's very cautious. Big up to there. Charlotte saying, let's just keep Lopetegui until we get relegated and we can hire Frank Lampard like Jeff Stelling said. Man alive. The funny thing is Sullivan probably would hire Frank Lampard. Knowing this fella, yeah, absolutely. Totally agree on that. Hope you need to yourself as well. You're well, yeah, nice and relaxing. You know, that's the main thing. This day and age, it's over and done with before you know it, isn't it? Unfortunately. Plus, I had work the next day, so. Frank Lampard would never manage West Ham. The fans won't let it happen. But yeah, but the thing is, though, Matt, I can understand what Charlotte's saying. This bloody owner would do it just to cut his nose off to spite his face. That's for sure. Pepsi saying, wonder if Jez has attended the Arsenal game today at Brighton. Oh, that'd be interesting. I mean, Pepsi, what do you think of that one? Do you think you get a result out of that game? I mean, Brighton are very mixed, aren't they, at the moment? There's no two ways about it. They are very mixed. How did Ratcliffe make all his money when he's running into the ground? I think it's petroleum, isn't it? I think that's all he's all about. And of course, he's got the car company as well now, so he's making a couple of quid on that as well, Matt. But yeah, you don't become a billionaire by come on, Somerville. Oh, fuck off, ref. Nothing in that. James is saying Lampard is better off in the Championship, currently at Coventry, which was a shock to me when that happened. Not being funny when you think about it, James. The two managers, Rooney and him, their better days were at Derby. Should have stayed there. Better the devil you know. I mean, obviously, as we saw, Rooney's parted ways with Plymouth. Plymouth fans are probably rejoicing at this stage. Afternoon, Mama. Happy New Year to yourself. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good one as well. Good to see you. And yet you can watch these matches in the USA and Australia and everywhere else, but not the UK. Don't understand. It's Premier League, Michael. They just, they want the money. They want to take the big bucks all the time. I mean, you got to think when you go into a pub, you see a little pint glass in the bottom of the corner. If it's not showing that, then they know for well that you're doing something dodgy, and then the pub gets fined. So they know, or the pub or club, they know what they're doing. West Ham are hoping they're trying to keep control of this game at the moment. They're kind of keeping themselves down. Some of us didn't ball for Paqueta. Ball nicely played at the Kudos. Can Kudos do something with it? And again, he's going to waste his time. Played to Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Into Paqueta. Played it just back past the actual players, the oncoming players. And we get to see another throw. So we're very unlucky at that. But best bit of play we've seen so far. So 23 minutes in. West Ham still in control of the ball. Yeah, Sullivan go above the fans and Frank, absolutely. James saying, look what happened to us. We appointed Rafa Benitez and that turned sour as expected. Yeah. Totally agree on that. And that was the worst part about it because it seemed promising, but we know we got from that point onwards. Getting Tranmere 1 up against Carlisle. Ooh, keep us posted on the scores. Kudos on the ball and just closed down and easy for Ortega to pick up. I'm sure Jess said he stopped going to Arsenal matches years ago. Yeah, but not away games because it's only up the road from him, Michael. Literally, he can jump on the M23 and straight down into Brighton from where he is. Wouldn't take him long. 20 minutes, half an hour, if that. Afternoon, Mama. Happy New Year to you and yours. Big up to Mama. Afternoon, as always. Good result for the tune. Yes, away the lads. Great result for them. Pepsi saying, only thought that because he said the only game he'd go to considering he lives nearby. Yeah, true. I think it could be that. Be interesting if he did get to do that. And they're saying hello to each other, which is nice. Happy New Year to you, Tony. Happy New Year to you as well, James. Hope you had a great one. And everyone in the chat, 2:30 a.m. here in Australia. Oh, mate, you're a legend to be up at this time of the morning watching this. I don't know if you saw the goal. Again, we've gifted him another one. Just clipped off a coup foul. And that's the only thing that City's really had a chance on at the moment. But Happy New Year to you, mate, as well. Very quiet, Matt, for just the way I like it. James, I know you see when you get in touch with me. Like I said, if you go onto the community page, you can see the Insta chat there or the X, and you can contact me that way if you're still looking to do that. Talking to Lampard and Coventry, they've just gone 1-up against Norwich. Norwich as well. Oh, come on, get off there. Fulkrug is a waste of money. Lack of pace as his downfall. We need pacey, mobile striker. New Year's Eve was a bed early, was a bad day. Sorry to hear that, mate. Just like yesterday, never celebrate my birthday, but that is life. Belated birthday to you as well, Colin, anyway. And sorry it was bad for you. I hope things improve for you this year. I know it's not been great for you. Oi, oi. Johnny Bethnal Green. Afternoon, Gaze, and afternoon, chat. Afternoon, Johnny. Hope you well, mate, and Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a decent one. Oh, look at this question from Matt here. Who thinks this? This would be an interesting one. Who gets sacked first, Lopetegui or Postecoglou? Come and chat. Let us know what you think on that one. Cool. See, I think with Postecoglou, he still stays. So I think it'd be more, in my eyes, I'd say it'd be Lopetegui, if any, possibly. But that's an hard one. Good question, Matt. Does Postecoglou lose all kind of patience in the club? Because I can't see him, Spurs getting rid of him at this stage at the moment anyway. People should remember not to get carried away by Luke. Oh, yeah, Luke Littner as well. Success in the darts. Let's not forget Emma Raducanu. Yeah, Emma Raducanu. What a waste of time that is. It's all about herself, little diva. It's all about her, unfortunately, with that Michael. But Luke Littner, 17-year-olds to achieve that at that age, great stuff. West Ham, all at sorts here and there. De Bruyne just swings the ball in. Look at that. Just gracefully swings the ball in. But West Ham kid it out. Paqueta with Somerville. Somerville looking for attack. But, got chopped from behind there. Kovacic, and he knows he's done wrong. Stays on the deck. And now he gets himself up. I'm very happy Newcastle are doing well. I like the tune. They're my second favourite team. Love the fans. Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone's got a soft spot for Newcastle. Yeah. I hope Loppy. Yeah, you never know, mate. Yeah, Postecoglou. Yeah, I'm in the same thing as well. I think Lopetegui, first of all. I was saying earlier, James, I don't know if you was in at the time. Watched one of his pre-match team talks, the interviews that he did. And yeah, I could have probably read algebra and Brow better than what this bloke could have done, because it just didn't make no sense. It just was clueless. Ball delivered in by Kufel. Can Suchik get in there? But just nicked off of him. Oh, what are we doing there? We're nicking the ball. We're still in possession. Give him that. All over the place. Poster, no sense. What a no. Green mate Luke must maintain it. Yeah, he's 17-year-old. He's got plenty of time to do it. West Ham putting a bit of pressure on City here. And also, it wouldn't be great. Oh, Paqueta has a shot, low drive down to the left-hand post of Ortega, but Ortega had covered it anyway, but it just kind of went wide. A little bit better from West Ham, but wouldn't say great, but you can still see all the frailty of City, so let's not take that away from us. we could still get something out of it if we wanted to. You're about 1 minute behind in game time. How come? These streams, that's how they work out. I'm not actually watching it on, it's one of these streams, and they're always like a minute or so behind. I don't mind spoilers if you want to put it in there, because my phone pings it up anyway. City playing the ball into De Bruyne. Back at Trevino. Is he going to have a shot? He does, but an easy one for Areola to pick up. After there, Colin had a good win on horses a few days back. Colin, mate, I tell you, I know you've been not having a great time in that, but when it comes to the horses or some betting, mate, you do very well. You ain't done bad, have you, the last month? I remember the figures. So well done, mate. Great stuff. That makes up for it. West End position, Wan-Bissaka. Lucky enough got away with that one again. Somerville looking for the pass to Kudos. Full crew watch the line because you're going to be offside. Somerville making the run. Ball into Kufal. Can we play it back? Good, into Kudos again. Can we do something with it? Somerville, Alvarez, back into Kufal. Kufal going to deliver. He does. Suchek, and unfortunately just off of Rico Lewis, and the referee gives a free kick for it anyway. Loppy had no clue about Bowen's injury. No way do you recover in a few. Matt, you know what it is? He's been listening to Arteta because Arteta says the same thing about their players. He's only out, Saka. Look at Saka. Yeah, a couple of days he'll be all right, but no problems. Oh, could be hammering if they get destroyed tomorrow. That's an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, you're saying that, and I'll give this one as well. Hammering might walk. You're not. Depends what you were sold by the board to get him to come to this club. But when you're not delivering the goods, and we all know that this Man City side at the moment, Man United side, are all about themselves. They're not about the fans. They're not about the club as much as they say they are. It's quite obvious, clear and obvious. So does Amrin walk? Is he going to get a war chest come the summer? Are they going to give him any money for the January window? I mean, he's got. This would be the interesting thing. Now the window's open. If he buys one or two players, if that, in this January window, that then tells you where the club's going. If he can bring in a bit of quality, something that's going to change a little bit of the fortunes. Areola, you could have got that Foden shot there. Haaland just laid the ball to Foden. Foden kind of drills the ball in. And for some reason, instead of Areola just picking it up, great ball there. Paqueta just played it straight into Rico Lewis. Now we're looking at Lewis again. Silva, back into Lewis. And it should be two. And we're managing enough to deal with that. Our passing is absolutely atrocious. Kudos just gets bounced off the ball by De Bruyne. And City are back in possession. And we're in by half time. Michael, this must be your favourite saying. Keep Angin, he's doing a fantastic job. Loppy's next, isn't it? I know that, mate. Another corner. Kufel nicks the ball out, so it's another corner for City. James saying, I know money talks, but Amrin was stupid taking on that job at Man United. No one can manage them players, and the culture is all wrong at the club. This is the thing, isn't it? We know the players are not are a big issue. I mean, I saw it yesterday, and for a Man United fan, unfortunately, Mr. Joshy J, how do you feel knowing that they're looking to extend the 1-year extension of Harry Maguire at the club? That just shows you how bad things are. They're doing that. Johnny Bethnal Green saying, I think Anne's job is safe, whatever the weather at the moment. And that's what I was saying earlier, Johnny. I think I agree with you. I think he will be okay for this moment. Ball played through some of it to Kudos. No, he can't. Slices it wide. Yeah, I agree with you. I think, it's... I don't think he will walk or go. I think if anything to say, Lopetegui, I think, is the one that's going to go probably next. I think Ange will stay where he is for the time being. He sees the kind of potential, I think, in the club. Whereas if you look at it with us, Yeah, there's no sense. Spurs fans are such moaners; they should be grateful. I ain't got a soft spot for them, Geordie. Oh no, I mean, like, look. At the end of the day, Johnny, that what the hell? Why are we? I mean, the ball gets delivered in by City there, and then Wan-Bissaka just kicks it out for a corner. I mean, why row Z into the channels, do something with it. Your body language, you can kick it way out there, but that is that's not good. City with a corner. 5 corners of City, 0 from West Ham at this stage. The Foden on the ball delivers a ball into the near post, straight through out to the edge of the 18-yard box, and De Bruyne picks up the clearance from West Ham. Lopetegui's thrown his arms up in the air and that, but no idea what that's all about. Man United said at the end of last season they wouldn't hire Amorim if Ten Hag left, as he wouldn't suit the squad. A few months later, Ten Hag is sacked and Amorim is in. Yeah, makes sense of that one. Makes sense of that. Amorim walks from Man United straight to West Ham. Oh, we can only hope. We can only hope. He can do something a bit more better with that, couldn't he? That would be lovely, Colin. James saying, as for Marcus Rashford, been saying for months he needs to move on, especially if he wants to get back into the England setup. He's become the next Theo Walcott. Great, mate. The thing is, though, Rashford's his own worst enemy for it at the same time. That's the biggest problem we've got. I know we've kind of wound up Anthony and saying about he's going to go to Arsenal. But yeah, when you look at something like this, yeah, he does need to move. He can't staying where he is at the moment is not doing him any good, and it's not doing the club any good because all that people are doing are despising him more and more as it goes on. Matt saying couldn't afford his wages. Colin Chivers also he left the interview with Sullivan without signing, so what happened. Stranger things have happened, Matt. You never know. Now he's over here in the UK. If he does kind of leave Man United, he needs to go somewhere. Why not us? Let's take the opportunity, If we can get to Debo and on the Juventus' misfortunes, let's do the same thing on Man United's. Get hold of him. Mr. Joshy J saying, early doors football TV, Harry Maguire, good bench player, but not regular starter in my opinion. Yeah, but to extend his for another year, well, absolutely, Mummy, yeah. He doesn't know yet. I'm sure he doesn't know. I remember Flossie, sweet of your team are doing well, yeah. The West Ham shop will be selling waistcoats soon. Oh, you imagine it. Ball played out to Rico from City. City has a shot and great save from Areola. And now I think it looks like it was a deflected shot, but Areola reads the ball well. Great save. So seeing the ball there, was it a deflect? No, and he got himself there. Great hands. Punches the ball clear. Good shot from Rico, though. That should have been 2 for City, but obviously we're doing well to contain them at this stage. How long for is another thing, because if you look at it, 37 minutes according to my watch. We wasn't in this position when we was playing Liverpool, put it that way. Ball delivers in again, and again, straight through. We're asking a bit much for that pass. Kudos is not going to get that in a month of Sundays. Chin up, Baldy, mate. At least your team have scored. This is true. At least we've got a chance of doing something. Newcastle, though, on form. Eddie Howe have got them playing again, and Isaac is on a real hot form in front of goal. Yeah, great player. And I was seeing, and it always makes you laugh when you see it. Arsenal should snap him up. We should get him, but there's no way he's going to be leaving. Why would he want to leave that setup there? James is saying we still haven't had a shot on target. 7 attempts. Yeah, I just see that as well, James. Playing the ball through. Can someone ever get anything off of that? Not strong enough. Kanji. And again, plays it out safely, but is a throw to West Ham. Mr. Josh Ellis, you give Rashford a new contract. I do believe you're losing to Arsenal, geezer. Yeah, you never know, mate. Fuck off. And Danny Dings on. Granny Dings on at half time, hopefully. Might make a change. Will this manager make it? As it said. Good evening to 10 men at the back. Hope you had a happy new year. We also Johnny Buffalo Green, Newcastle fans are shit. Just to let you know that Mama Flossie is nowhere near shit. She is absolutely wonderful. And there are exceptional ones out there, believe it or not. Just like us guys as well. James is saying if Rashford were to go, I'd move abroad, maybe the Bundesliga or somewhere else in Europe. Yeah, I think he needs to kind of move himself on from this. That's another way. Because at the moment, yeah, it's not working, is it? Mr. Josh is saying that would surprise me, to be honest. Yeah, she says there, look, some Newcastle fans are idiots. I am not one of them. We can all guarantee and wholeheartedly say that Mama Flossie is not one of those, that's for sure. Yeah, but my co-compatriot, my partner, my friend, well, this is a share of shit. Yes, nothing changes, Anthony. Still the same old, same old. We're rolling our own. I mean, it's only because obviously a deflected goal yet again. But 40 minutes coming into the game, and so far it's 1-0 City, and it's only because obviously deflected shot off of Kufau. BVB Sports, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you, and Happy New Year to yourself. Another win, away win, sure good, absolutely. Ooh, go to Glasgow. That's an interesting one. West Ham again coming down the left side. Ball played at the Paqueta. Nice ball launched over to Wan-Bissaka, who gets the ball. Can he deal with anything? Great delivery in. And Kufel doesn't attempt to go for the ball. And Vardiel unfortunately loses control, and it's a throw for West Ham. That should have been a foul throw. Can we do anything with it? Good turn there. Just sold De Bruyne. Oh, dear me. I got the Newcastle results spot on and predictions. Can't believe it. Same as you. I think I did as well, Michael. Yeah, it's lovely chatting with her on these streams. Absolutely. 100%. Newcastle fans in general are well supported and produce an unbelievable atmosphere. Hey, big up Stephanie. Happy New Year to yourself. Hope you will. Yeah. Just see it coming through. Kufel is being sold all over the place. Look, he is done. And yes, the big man himself. Great delivery in there, Samino. And yeah, we knew it was coming, but 2-0. We've done well. We've done better than the Liverpool game, put it that way, but it's still not enough. Yeah, changes there. Can you heal me for full career for me? Because then more problems, just go for it. Why not? Yeah, it was, James. Yeah, as easy as that. Kufel's being, might as well say, being raped on the right-hand side at the moment. He just cannot handle Samino, that's for sure. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 balls over to Samino. He then takes on Kufel, solds him, takes him again, straight past him as if he weren't there. Great ball in, and Haaland, an easy one. Keelman, you've got to be reading the player better. Look, you're watching the ball and not the player. The player's a danger, not the fucking ball. Ah, shit me. Yeah, you're welcome. Big up, mama. Good afternoon to everyone in the chat. Absolutely. Good afternoon to everyone. Matt said, I'll never predict a Spurs win. Afternoon, SG. Hope you well, mate, and Happy New Year to yourself. I hope you had a good one as well. Ooh, bit of a nasty one there, but a Paqueta, I won't say it's too much. James, what's daft is that both Manchester United and Tottenham are closer to relegation and they are the Champions League place. Comes down to the ownership again, doesn't it, James? You know, are they going to address anything? When we look at the Ineos situation, I mean, obviously, Hot Fuzz, who still stars with me, when he was saying, and I think you probably read it in the news, that they stopped a 40,000 charity payment. That's how bad things are, and they're cutting costs on so many things. But if you look at their health food rating, Only got a 2-star because of mice infestation. So that just shows you how bad they are on and off the pitch. Shocking. Matt saying Tony Canario is my bodyguard. If the Spurs fans come for me for not predicting the win, of course, Matt, no problems at all. Simply saying strapped in for the United relegation battle, Tony. Happy New Year, fellow sufferer. Absolutely happy New Year to you. Absolute yes. It's not great. I know you've been on the Man United agenda as well, and I've seen their comments. Yeah, it's not great. But you've got to keep smiling, Stephanie. You know that we can't do nothing else. It's hard to believe that Kufel's 32-year-olds. I thought he was in his 50s. Yeah, the way he got turned there on a sixpence, he might as well be SG. Not great, mate. Not great. But this is the problem we've got. We're not Newton. I don't think he's even on the bench, is he? Did I put Emerson on the bench? As a quick butchers. Yeah, Emerson's not even on the bench. We've got Cresswell. So that just tells you something. This could turn out at least Man City smell of rotten corpse. Yeah, the vultures are coming. Such a nice person. One of the loveliest football fans, of course. Mama comes into my live streams on my channel. Yep, she's wonderful. Spuds 12th, West Ham 13th, Man United 14th. That's how close it is. City on the break in. Vardiel, he's putting the ball through, and lucky enough, Wan-Bissaka clears it, and Alvarez picks it up. But what we can do with it, no idea. Look, we're just not even shown anything really. Keeping tight foot. There's no urgency in the passes. Wan-Bissaka's trying to bring the ball forward, but we've got again. Wow, look at that easy cut out. Half time is Tremere 1, Carlisle 0. Job done, not yet. Or job not done yet, shall I say? Savino, yep. So it looks like it's half time. 2-0 to City. People in the chat, thoughts on the game so far? What do you think? How do you think it's gone? Are West Ham letting themselves down again, or is it the kind of lack of the squad and the players being used at this stage? Matt's saying Kufel off, Skulls on, switch Wan-Bissaka to right back, problem solved. We can see it, Matt. We can see what needs to be done. Unfortunately, this manager has a completely different view of things. He's got to be SG. I mean, he's got to be any. I mean, if it stays as it is, then it's our owner, and that's our biggest problem. It's the owner that's going to keep this fellow on. We are suffering as fans. We can all see it, and I think they know it themselves. That he ain't stupid. And you can't keep him going off. We'll give him another go. We'll give him another go. Done all right in that game. We're giving up. You can only do so much before it goes completely disastrously out the window. 16 likes. Thank you much, Stephanie. No, not a huge amount happened in the Premier League today. Let's have a quick look at what we've got so far score-wise. So in the Premier League, as we know, Spurs were 1, Newcastle 2. The Villa-Leicester game is 0-0. Bournemouth-Everton are 0-0. Chelsea are 1-0 up against Palace. City obviously up 2-0 against West Ham. And Southampton losing 1-0 to Brentford so far. Quick look at the Championship. Blackburn 0, Burnley 1 at full-time score. Stoke 0 and Plymouth 0-0. Yeah, straight away. No Rooney, and they get a point. Michael Chelsea, City are back on there, definitely. Yeah, definitely swap scales on, swap Wan-Bissaka. James saying, Tony, do you think Sullivan has the balls to sack Lopetegui before things get worse and we get drawn into a relegation battle? No. That's the problem with this fella. It's one of those... when you're someone like him, you can't admit defeat when it stares you right in the face. As far as he's concerned, it's all happy days. We'll give him another chance. As I said just a minute ago, how can you give someone a chance when it's not working? You can just tell. And as I said, listening to his match press talk, if people in the chat have got no idea what this fellow was saying, what chance of the players have got to listen to what this man's saying? It's not inspiring, and it doesn't make sense. If Lobby gets to manage Aston Villa in the cup, I'll go mad. Yeah, you see it. Well, that's what's going to happen, isn't it? City are back now. Yeah, it was only a matter of time, innit? And obviously, it's us that rolls up as always. Mr. Joshy J, thoughts on Wayne Rooney getting sacked at Plymouth Argyle? I'm not surprised. At the bottom of the championship table, good player out of his depth as a manager. This is the thing, Mr. Joshy J. Certain players, as good as they are, just can't cut the mustard as a manager itself. And unfortunately, Rooney is one of those. There's only one club that him and Lampard have done well at, and that was Derby. So really, understand your limitations. You know, if it's not going to work. I mean, when you think you went to America, why did he come back when he's supposed to be fairly easy in America? But if you can't do that, well. Colin saying, Tony, mate, I can actually see us in a relegation battle under this pillock of a manager. Biggest problem is our pillock owner. Hopefully we're okay at the moment, but all it takes is them teams below us to start winning things, and it can suddenly you get a little bit dicey. If you can grab an early goal in the second half, that can make them a bit edgy. I agree on that, because looking in that first half, as much as they're 2-0 up, there was signs that there's still that kind of nervousness about them. They're still not content. They're not their usual playing self. I mean, they're playing some good passing football, but I wouldn't say they're the City that we know of old. Totally agree on that. He's bone injured, big loss. Broke his foot, Stephanie, so he's out for between 6 to 8 weeks. So the Antonio. So hopefully this twat of a chairman realises that we've got to buy someone in this January window that's going to give us something up top. We need that. James saying Rooney for me should work with the youth setup with England. He'd be better working with these kids. That's not a bad shout. We'll see it that way though. That's the other thing. Rooney is waiting for the Man United job. SG saying if West Ham had hired a good manager, you would have been around third or fifth place, in my opinion. You've got better players than Forest, but because Nuno is a decent manager, and he's able to get a tune out of the squad. And this is the one thing I've said to SG. They sign players like we did. The difference being is that Nunes has got the team playing. He's got to a fine fiddle. This manager, clueless, no idea whatsoever. But I agree with your comment. We would have been higher up the table if we had a decent manager, because you were definitely getting playing decent football. No chance, mate. He could send statues to sleep. Michael Chelsea saying Gary Neville has become a brown envelope by becoming Jim Ratcliffe's mouthpiece. A similar role that John Obi Mikel has at Chelsea now. Ooh, that's not a bad point. Roy Keane is my favourite pundit. Yeah, he's good. He says it as it is. Says what it says on the tin. Afternoon, JB. Happy New Year to you as well. Afternoon, all. If we lose 4 or 5, Loppy must be done. If we get a 2-2 or so, he's staying. And this is the worst thing, because this manager will, his chairman, shall I say, will come out with that excuse, won't he? It's the case of, we'll give the opportunity. If we get something out of it, but really, we all know the situation. Stephanie's saying 19 likes. Thank you, Stephanie. SG, getting sacked by Real Madrid, Sevilla and Wolverhampton doesn't raise any awareness on how terrible Lopetegui is. Tells me the West Ham owner are actually clueless. And you've said something that we all said. Yes, absolutely clueless. He's only looking at his own agenda and not the bigger picture, and that is the club, the fans, and getting us where we should be, rather than the atrocious mess we are in now. James, I would have had Nuno before we appointed Rafa Benitez a few years ago. Look at Forest; they are well drilled at the back, and know all their roles. And you can't take that away from Forest. They are playing some really good football, and they deservedly are placed where they should be with those results. And I totally agree on that. You know, and that's what it takes, isn't it? You get someone in who knows what they're doing. Max, I don't even think Pep would get a tune out of some of their players. Not easy, is it? But they should be moved on. They should be literally moved on. James saying under the Moyes, Kudos was clinical and sharp up under Lopetegui. He's fallen off a cliff. He's had 3 chances all skied and looks switched off. For me, James, and I'll still say it at this point, it's come from that Spurs game. Since that sending off, that just shows me that he was Lopetegui out. He can't stand the manager. He's doing things, but not doing enough. Full well there's a lot more in this player. And yeah, Moyes did get him playing. That's the reason why he signed him in certain respects, because of what this player can do, and he enjoyed it. But now, and he's not the only one, is he? That's the problem. He's not the only one. Affects the market. That's good. 151 for West Ham win. Oh yeah, Daz. Evening, mate. Hope a new year to you. Evening all. And that Chris Woods is so underrated. Thought he was great at Burnley, but at Forest he's been unbelievable. And again, it's getting the players and the manager working to your strengths. So if you get that, if you've got that part going straight away, doesn't matter anything else. If you've got that spine, then your team's going to work superbly. Just going to get a drink. So I'm just going to I will be in the background, but I'm just going to quickly nab Right, apology for that, people. I'm back. Just waiting for the second half to kick off. Pepsi's saying here, remember Chris was the goalkeeper. Yes, yes. We're a bad player. I think we've seen some players go through the ranks. But we've got at the moment, yeah, different thing. Colin's saying, what about Bilic, Keane together? With Keane learning from Bilic to be a future manager, it might work. Something definitely needs to happen. If I cannot see it getting any better, but cannot see Sully second Lopetegui. I think this is our biggest problem. While we've got this bloke in charge of us, Colin, we're not going to see much change going on. And I think that's the worst part about it. We all, as much as we want to see some decent players coming or a manager that's going to get this lot working, we need basically a chairman that looks after the club. And I think that's our biggest problem so far. We haven't got that. We are where we are. And that's quite sad, really. Can't see it improving at this stage. Just see anything's come through on the old front. All right, so players are back out. Kufel's still on the pitch, surprisingly. Afternoon, Sharky. Happy New Year to yourself. I know it's 2-0 City, but how West Ham been playing? It's not been, I wouldn't say it's been great, but it's not been bad either. We've had the opportunity to go forward. Kudos has wasted quite a few chances going through. He's sliced quite a few shots. Somerville, he's had the opportunity to go through. There's one ball where I think we played best football. I think it was about 20, 25 minutes into the game. And the problem was Wan-Bissaka got the ball. He paid it across, but played it past the players. But you paid it just in front, then we could have possibly seen an equaliser. But the first goal, it was sliced off a Kufal for an own goal. Moyes is at the game. David Moyes is there. Oh, that's David Moyes OBE. He's at the game as well. Could we see Moyes 3.0? But yeah, I mean, the second goal, I mean, Kufal is being turned a new one by Savinho. He's just enjoying there. James just seen that comment as well. Yeah, David Moyes in the stands watching the game. Interesting. Absolutely. It is very, very interesting. No, you're welcome, mate. And let's see what the second half. The players are coming out for both teams now. Can we stop the right? Let's hope that we're not going to see a repeat performance like we did with the Liverpool game. Yeah, totally noticed Moyes and Cooper talking. Ooh, a joint management. You never know. Moyes and Cooper. Who would have seen that one coming? No sign of Potter though, so that read into that one. Second half just about to kick off, and the ball's now being kicked. So here we go. Let's see what we can do in the second half. Doesn't look like he's made any changes. It's still sticking with the same team. So read into that one what you will. And then the goal, we've got a chance. Yeah, I agree on that. I think I wouldn't say City have created. They've had quite a few shots, but I wouldn't say they've actually kind of created things in open play. Come out wide, Kudus. Come on. Vardiel's just keeping up with him pace-wise. Kufo's got no overlap him, but the ball gets played into Alvarez. Alvarez delivers the ball in. Somerville jumps up for it, but unfortunately it's an easy one for Ortega to pick up. Ake's looking for a foul from the linesman, but nothing's happening. SG saying, Tony, why is it that English football is the only country that booing the players? It's toxic for having a bad game when other European clubs and South American clubs are punching their players. Not that I condone it. I mean, like you said, like going back on, let's start off with the latter. The European clubs and South Americans, you can tell when fans they vent their frustration in that way. You see fights kick off. not being funny, it used to be like us back in the day, but now it's all about being toxic. They can hurt people through, not just at the stadium itself. They can do it through social media and stuff like this. And I suppose that's our problem. I mean, look at your team. We're talking about doing protests. Look at you guys when you wanted a protest at the Emirates, and it never happened. I think, unfortunately, fans are afraid of the outcome from the owners, what they could do to them, and that's the reason why fan power is not as strong as it used to be. I suppose it's very much when you look at unions. Unions haven't got the power like they used to, and unfortunately, I think with our fan bases, with most of these clubs, yeah, we have very little impact. Paqueta just nicked the ball for De Bruyne. That was quite an easy one. Kufel, you've got to come off, man. You're done. Can't even nick the ball past Savinho. That's how bad it's got. James is saying we seem to lose position in danger positions, which catches out of position. Main culprits: Paqueta, Lewis, and Kyrgios and Alvarez. Yeah, totally agree on that. They are killing us in that respect. Look, we can't even do a throw-in. Pep's quiet, but I suppose 2-0 up, you don't need to be saying much, do you? Not much you have to worry about at this stage. Bit of a walk in the park so far for City. They're not exactly doing much. We, as you said in the chat, we just need to get that early goal. Get the early goal, then there's a chance of doing something with it. Ball gets played through to Haaland. Haaland looking for the pass. De Bruyne misses a bit of a dodgy touch. The Foden Lewis. Played Kovacic back into Ake. Ake to Vardial. Savinho. 2 players on him, and loses the ball out, and it goes to West Ham, but it's a goal kick. Played out. No, it doesn't, mate. It doesn't help at all. We know that it's quite, can be quite bad. And we've seen that, unfortunately, for well, James, God rest his soul, poor old Claude. That was a big thing for him. That didn't help his mental health at all. That was a big problem. And only update is Leeds. Didn't take long, did it? Leeds are level at Hull in the Championship. Oh, my days. Wan-Bissaka's looking awful out on the left. Make the change, man. Somerville, nice bit of passing going on there. Can we do something with it? And he gets the ball nicked off of him. Still in possession, though. Play it into Wan-Bissaka. Tries to come through. Somerville delivers a ball in. Punches out. Kufel wins the ball off of De Bruyne. Ball locked into Füllkrug. Füllkrug holds the play in possession into Kudus. Kudus tries a shot nowhere. Kufel has a go, and Ortega gets his hand in. He comes back into play, and City have managed to punch the ball out. Here we're on the City on the break now. Haaland looking for the pass. Lucky enough, just on the back heel of Tadibo, and West Ham managed to play it back out again. Tony Sullivan would just do something like the reappointment of Moyes to upset at the fan base. If that happened, it just would show lack of ambition. It'd be interim manager Moyes till the end of the season. I don't think even that would be great. Michael Shane, I'm guessing you've got too many happy clappers in the fan base, Tont, which is the reason Loppy and Sullivan are still there. It's basically acceptance, really. A couple of years back, we did put up a bit of a fight. This is obviously at Upton Park, and scared the bejesus out of him because we wanted him out. And that was the only time I think he felt threatened. But with this place we are at now, he's too high up in the gods to make any impact. You'll have to have a megaphone for him to hear you. That's how bad it is now. Taking Moyes in a heartbeat. He's the only one I can think of that can give us stability. He knows the setup, doesn't he? He knows the setup, and that's what you get with him. Haaland's just been crocked. But yeah, I agree on that, James. He's the only, he's the one that will give you that. Yeah, 50 minutes in, still having trouble with their keeper. Has he even raised a sweat? He's been unseen. Well, apart from that, just that one opportunity we had to go there, and that other than that, we have nothing. We have nothing at all. I mean, why have we got West Ham water bottles? They're drinking out of Gatorade, and we've got our own kind of brand water bottles. Tadebo gives Haaland a tap on the back. Caught you there, son. But Haaland. Did he get one in the knackers there? I think he has done. Tadebo's coming off. Is he cocked? Let's have a quick look. Don't see nothing wrong with him, but for some reason he's taken him off. And Mavropanos is on. So 53 minutes in, and we've made our first substitution. For some reason, Thebo coming off. We have to find out what that was all about. James saying, don't dislike Sean Dyche, but the results and performances haven't been good enough, mainly against teams we need to get results against. And I suppose it's one of those, James, isn't it? It's one of those. He's just doing enough, just enough, and that keeps him in the job. But yeah, it's not exactly the type of football you want to really be seeing your club playing, is it? At the end of the day, you want to see some decent football played at least. Michael Chelsea's saying football league clubs protest against their owners and manage to get their clubs back. Blackpool and Oldham Athletic being recent examples. It can be done. Yeah, I think the biggest problem this day and age is obviously being Prem clubs. I don't know if that makes a big difference. There's a bit more behind it, I suppose. That's a great shout, though. 2-0 Brentford. Don't take long. Yeah, I've just seen it, Pepsi. Yep, just been awarded. Just come through on the phone. 3. Vardiel has just turned kudos. So I see play it out from the back. Silva. Ball being played through. Semenyo coming forward with the ball. Looks for the pass. Easy one, straight through, and that's a nice little dink. And Kilman is then looking for the offside. And that's twice now he's not spotted his player. Yeah, any chance we've had to get back into that, that's killed it off, isn't it? I agree on that, James. 3-0. Yeah. Anyone saying that City is finished, then yeah, you definitely need to readjust your sets, that's for sure. No, Sharky, I know we were never getting anything. Agree on that. But look, I mean, again, let's have a look at the ball there. Kilman, again, he's watching the ball. Look at Haaland's just peeled off from him. He then comes across past Kilman, and Kilman's looking for an offside. Get out of it, man. You just done you, and you're not even spot. Look at that. That's weak. That is weak. But we are inept. Yes, absolutely. That's what we're consistent on. But that 2 for Haaland. 56 minutes in on there, according to the watch. 3-0 to City. No reply from West Ham at this stage. Oh, Brentford goal is offside. Michael Chen, do Everton have new ownership now? Dyche will get replaced? Usually happens when someone new arrives. Yes, they have what they call themselves. It's on the tip of my tongue. The Friedling Group. The Friedling Group have bought Everton, and what was good about the Friedling Group, I don't know if you saw it, James Dunlop as well. Apparently, they bought, they gave money to, I think, certain staff members for being there. So that's a nice touch. That's what you want to see from your new owners. Too easy, Tony. Our defence soft and full of holes, mates. I mean, Edam comes to mind. It was weak. That's two now that he's been done on, Kilman. And that's basic football. You think about it as a kid, that's what you're taught as basics. Kudos, man. You put us into trouble. The new owners have come out and said they're backing Dyche. De Bruyne. Oh, it's got to be. And it's too easy. There we go. Number 4. 8 goals conceded in 2 games. 0 scored. Pathetic. Yeah. 10 men at the back. No one in attack. We are definitely going to concede more goals than last season. Ugh. And seeing and reading that, it's 100% true. But it's no. Look at these West Ham players. Look at them. Look. So we try and play the ball out there. Kufel was Kudos. Kudos yet again, not reading the player. And we are all over the shop. Alvarez trying to reach for the ball. No chance. Kilman as well. Fucking hell, that's so shocking to watch. Look at that. Straight underneath Areola's legs. Foden. Yeah. Yes, James. Floodgates have opened. Are they going to beat Liverpool's score now? I mean, I've said we did well in the first half to keep it as it was. Now, in the space of that time, yeah, it was, mate. I thought that's brilliant. It's good to see that, and I think it was per day as well. If I remember rightly reading it. What a touch that is! Brilliant. Listening to BBC Final Score, all the scores. This just shows you the difference. Kovacic comes off and he brings on Gundogan. Great stuff. Yep, absolutely. Daz, the game is over. Walker's getting warmed up as well. Loppy, a defensive coach like Eki is. Yeah, well, we saw that when we played Forest. 2 goalkeepers and the master taught the apprentice. There's no 2 ways about it on that one. Fucking shite. Some geezer, I mean, well, yeah, same geezer. Yeah, 1-0 Aston Villa, Ross Barkley. Ooh. Yeah, that's another one, James, isn't it? Lopetegui definitely has to go now. This is embarrassing. Laughing stock of the Prem. And look at this. I mean, we signed Fulkrug for what? So the man can just run around the pitch. There is no finesse or class of this football you're watching from West Ham. Tony, have we been bigging up Kilman? What I've seen, I would said yes. Yeah, I mean, he started off all right. That was the worst part about it, Colin. I even said he would probably be ideal as captain. He's got that in him. But looking at this game and the previous game, he's defensive minded. Has been in the gutter. Shocking. Ake's coming off as well for Walker. 9 goals now. Yeah, Matt. It's sad to see it, mate. Brendan's saying, do you remember when we went unbeaten in 4? Oh, Jesus, blimey. It seems like a distant memory now, Brendan. That's the worst part about it. Seeing all this. A fucking distant memory. Painful. Absolutely painful. Look, he ain't going anywhere. Now, especially now it's the January transfer window. This is what this is down to the chairman now. Falls heavily on his shoulders now. We're pathetic. Sullivan needs to pull the trigger tonight. Hopefully on himself as well, Colin. That'd be a nice touch. See, look, Wan-Bissaka's wasted that. I ain't going to say it. James, would you take Graham Potter? If not, who would you take? Graham Potter, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. And we know obviously what happened with him at Chelsea, but I don't know. Maybe it's something that he could. This will be, as much as I want to say it could be his way of getting back into football, and this could be the club that does it for him. It could be a nice fit, possibly. For me, though, James Dunlop, I've always said it. I mean, like, just a quick look there: 10 attempts from us, 2 on target, 8 attempts from City, 6 shots on target. I would take Thomas Frank all day long. I just like what he does at Brentford. I think he engages the players, he engages the board, he engages the fans, and when you've got someone like that, if you've got that kind of atmosphere and that relationship, then why not? If he's going to get something out of these players, and especially this at the moment where we're playing these last couple of games, the players are disconnected, the fans are disconnected, and we need to kind of basically hit that reset button, and maybe someone like him could do that. Speechless, Arsenal Manic, absolutely. Happy New Year to yourself, mate, and afternoon. Hope you're all good. James is saying there's enough talent in your side, you've just got the wrong manager in charge. We all see that. Unfortunately, the owner does not see that at all. He's the one, he wanted him, and it's just proven the point that he is not the man for the job. 10 men at the back. We have no playing style at all. Worse than Moyes. Lope has no idea. I like it was Wolves. He walked. Oh, yeah. Wolves were happy with that one. And I think when you look at it, I mean, as much as we all kind of said about Moyes, at least we knew what we was going to get with that. We sat back and we countered. With this fella, he just can't do it. I mean, look, Somerville's on the ball now. He's getting through. But look at that. Easy. That's a foul. Walker's first thing on the pitch, and he gives a foul and he gets a yellow card for it as well. But that was just a blatant shove. Thank you, mate. Used to it as well. So Leicester as well. Goal for Leicester. Thanks, Pepsi. Actually, it could be Potter with Ashworth. Be interesting. I think when you look at it, I did see something on one of the YouTube channels. He kept flashed up on the screen that Potter's going to walk. Potter ain't got a job to walk away from. So what's he going to walk for when he's going to any opportunity of a job coming towards him? You're going to do something about it. Paqueta's got a free kick just outside of the edge of the 18-yard box. Ortega's lining up his wall nicely. Can Paqueta do anything with it? Squares himself up. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Silver's on the floor. Agree on that, James. Yeah, the only player who played for the shirt was Somerville. Yeah, at least he's tried. He has tried. I agree on that one. Here goes Paqueta. Ooh, just over. 2-0 Brentford again. Back on again. Oh, nice taken, but just too much height. Just over the crossbar. 5 against Arsenal, 4 against Spurs, 5 against Liverpool, 3 against Chelsea, 4 today and counting. And yes, Arsenal Manic, this bloke is still in the job. With all them stats, mate, he is still in the job. It begs to believe, mate. 1-0 Leicester City now. Somerville on the ball again, but he's just played it straight into a Man City player. But back into Paqueta. Nice dink over. Can we get something on that? Full Souček with the shot, but Ortega read it and has managed to bounce it out. And De Bruyne's just gone for the hoof ball, and that's unusual to see from a City side, hoofing the ball long. Didn't take long, did it? Didn't take long, James. 2-1 leads at Hull. So is Sheffield United at Watford. Them two look like they're on the Premier League bound again, don't they? Them two. They do look Premier League bound. How about the Bournemouth manager? Definitely. Yeah, Areola. You know, again, another one that Brentford took a gamble on. Look at how Bournemouth took a gamble on, and look how that turned out. I mean, he's a decent manager. I'll take him and all. Not a bad shout, Michael. Yeah. After take care, mate. Same to you on the chat, James. Thanks for hanging around with us and that, and appreciate it, mate. Good to seeing you. Look after yourself, and hopefully I'll see you another time. Take it easy, mate. Thanks for coming in. Look, City just sitting back. They're just waiting for the time, just picking the bones. Ball into Wampazaka. Skips past the player. Gets a nice delivery in there, but there's no one in the box. We've got no one in there whatsoever. And if they are, they're not reading the ball being played through. Mavropanos manages to get the ball for Haaland. Just by chance, he's done that. It's a joke. Yeah, that sums it all up with them stats from Arsenal Manic. Look at that. I said this on the last game. We was too static in that, and it just proved a point there. Mavropanos had the ball, and he had no option to give to anyone. Great control there by Kufal. Kufal's looking for the ball. He's coming forward with it, condensing the play with him with Kudos. Kudos looking to take on Lewis, but stops himself short. Plays the ball back into Paqueta. Alvarez back into Paqueta. Ball dinked over. Great ball there for Wan-Bissaka. Still keeps in possession. Look for the pass now. Somerville has got a shot, and unfortunately too wide, and it goes out for a City goal kick. Yeah, ain't pretty, that's for sure. That's an understatement. 10 men at the back. Until Sullivan leaves, I don't think it will matter which manager comes in. It's Sullivan playing Football Manager. And that is the shocking thing about it. We need someone, please. That's got to be a New Year's resolution for every West Ham fan. Please give us a new owner, because this one is drained the life out of it completely. We're not seeing anyone coming in at the moment. Odegaard's benched. What the hell is that all about? Oh, definitely depressing. Yeah, definitely in that. At least if you're struggling, grind out a ball and draw, pop the bus to steady the ship. Something at least, just to kind of get the fans happy. That's all you want. Rico Lewis being pressured there by Paqueta. Ortega's just got the ball. Plays it to Silva. Silva into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's looking for the pass. Plays it into Alvarez. Alvarez plays it full. Into Fulkrug. And we've got a nice take and goal. Not a bad open play. Suchik passing the ball to Fulkrug. Nicely taken. Michael Chelsea, I need your team to score. Tonk giving 1-4, City to the predictions. There you go, Michael. You've got it. Come on, Irons. Absolutely. That's it. You Irons. Come on. Tony, if it was me, I would get rid of manager Paqueta, Kufal, Fulkrug, Ings, Sola, Rodriguez, Mavro. Yeah, we need players that's going to actually do something for the club and that. Nice ball in from Suchik there, through the legs of Akanji, and a nice finish from Fulkrug. Ortega squarely beaten there. Could have done better, but hey, we'll take that. James saying, I see no anger or passion from the players. It looks like they've all put up the queue in the rack for the season. Yeah. Kudos is taken off yet again. Whoa. Gil Hermes, come on. 71 minutes in. Kudos off for Gil Hermes. Are we going to see something here? There you go, Colin. Some of it's coming true, finally. We couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo today. Kufel looking for the pass. Paqueta playing it back. Mavropanos brings the ball forward and does himself in there. Lucky enough, we're so condensed that we still keep possession of the ball. Oh, man, it's painful. And then Paqueta fucking just kicking the ball out. Yeah, nice goal. Yeah, agree with that. Yeah, just scored. I can't even get excited. Yeah. Rob, good to see you, mate. We're not we're not that lucky, mate. We're not that lucky. Good to see you. Happy New Year to yourself, mate. I hope you're keeping well. Thanks for coming in. 4-5. You never. Stranger things have happened. Got the potential. Yeah. Upset the apple cart. If this goes 4-5, Pep getting sacked on the spot. Jesus, you imagine that. You imagine. Nobody will touch Paqueta with a ban hanging over his head. Mm. Happy New Year, Mr. Alp. This is becoming a habit for your boys now, Tony. Hope you will, mate. All good, matey, in there, and I hope the same to you. And yeah, can't keep up. Don't have bad habits. We just have habits, consistently bad habits. That's what we have. Just look at the matches coming up. So where is that? The confirmed lineups. So Brighton in goal. I've got Verbruggen, Espinpinian, Igor Van, whatever his name is, Veltman, Yasin Carlson, Dinga, O'Reilly, Gruda, Pedro, and what has Arsenal gone with? Raya, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Partey, Marino, Jorginho, Rice, Trossard, Jesus, and Wanreri. Yeah. Anyway, all the best to you and your family. Thank you, mate, and appreciate that as well. Ortega's gone down. Carson, is Carson going to be used? 74 minutes coming up to. Yeah, he's getting. He's getting his boots on. You never know. Still 1-0 to Cole Palmer FC at Selhurst Park. Oh, I don't know. You never know. You might see him coming on here. Happy New Year, buddy. Everyone getting results against City, but the Hammers. God, blimey. Carson coming out of retirement to go between the sticks for City. You're actually stopping Crystal Palace going ahead of us, mate. Moyes there. What was it, this man thinking that, you sacked me for this shower of shit. They're very gettable at the back, though, aren't they? They are. I mean, City, there is still fragility about this side, Unfortunately, we haven't got the brains or the know-how to capitalise on that at the moment. Pet 8, substitutes never ready to come on. Yes, 10 minutes at the back, that's a great statement. Yeah, even from my Sunday and semi-pro days and that, you want to bench a player to be ready to go on. And the worst part about it, what happened with them type of players, they're in the back of behind you, and you can hear them under their breaths, moaning and groaning that they haven't started. And the time you want to get the cut on that, and they're not even in ready. Those are, it does grate you. There's still time about disaster. You never know. Hot Fuzz 44. Good afternoon and happy New Year to yourself, mate. Carson coming on. Shoot from everywhere. No, it looks like Ortega's staying on for the time being. 75 minutes. 4-1 to City. Look at this. Yeah, and Haaland, bit of a clash between him and Alvarez, but West Ham come on top and get the free kick for this, and he's still staying on the deck. It's only your knee, son. You've got another one. You'll be all right. Ooh, goal Villa 2-1. Oof. Yeah, look, just a clattering nothing in net. We just need 3 more goals. You never know. Shouldn't be tricky. Nah, not at all. It's only City, innit? It's only City. Come on, Alvarez. Come on. That's it. Shake it off, son. Shake it off. Afternoon, Terence. Happy New Year to yourself, mate. Hello, gentlemen. Just joined the chat. I'm effing embarrassed. Why can't the ball see what the fans see? Team is an embarrassment to our name. Oof. Well, struck by Wan-Bissaka, but way over. Yeah, we all, and this is the worst part about it, as we said. Yeah, everyone can see it apart from the bloody board, and that's the shocking part about it. Oh, a bit of a ping. Was that a corner? Yeah, Carson's is getting warmed up with the players. Even he's laughing at that. He can't believe it either. Come on, win the ball. Win the ball. You're still above me. Glory, glory, man. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, they're not. There's no glory days at Man United at the moment. Tim at the back, one of the best watch-alongs. Kept the great work. Appreciate the man. You know, we always try our best, but it's you guys in the chat. The comments coming in, and that it helps. You know, it gets that flow going, and we need to after watching this show, don't we? We need something to kind of occupy ourselves with. 78 minutes coming up, and 4-1 still to City. West Ham giving the ball away yet again. Wan-Bissaka, Paqueta, but throwing should be to City. Yeah, come off you last though. Yeah. Mr. Josh, you need your wooden spoon tomorrow for Manchester United 7-0 loss at Anfield, mate. I don't think there'd be anything left of that wooden spoon, Mr. Joshy J, would you? You'll be smacking the crap out of that, I think, to come tomorrow. Oh, Cherry's goal. Let's have a quick look at the scores. What's going on? Scores on the doors. So let's just repeat that one again. Spurs 1, Newcastle 2, Villa 2, Leicester 1, Bournemouth 1-0 against Everton. James is gone now, so, you know, De Bruyne has been cocked on the floor as well now. Still 1-0 to Chelsea, 4-1 there. Brentford 3-0 up against Southampton. Shader, Brian Novembo, and he's got 2 of those. One was a penalty as well. Yeah, the youngsters coming on there for City. McAtee. It was a cracking goal. I'll have to look at that one then. Cracking goal by Bournemouth. And Semenyo's coming off. What a player. Anyone, you know, would love to have to play like this on the bench. And again, we're still not seeing what's his face? Doku, yes. Still got Doku to come on as well. You know. Orient currently winning. Yeah, my local championship scene, Orient. Oh, the Sharky, yeah. Man, they talk about us being a yo-yo club and that, but Orient, well, they took the biscuit on that one. In Ange we trust. Ange is a fantastic manager. The man can't do no wrong. 80 minutes in, City on the possession of the ball with De Bruyne. Just plays the ball out wide. Into McAtee's first touch of the ball. Lays it off to Silva. Silva's goes down a bit too easy there. And it should be a ball, which it is. We've managed to nick the ball off of there. Paqueta. Can we look to play the ball out? Plays it out wide to Wan-Bissaka. See, you didn't expect this. That as either should have been played out. We should have got anything on that. Krug in again. Can he lay the ball off? He slipped. For sake. Great ball lay off there by Krug and there into the path of Somerville. Somerville should have done better, but completely skied it. Tim at the back saying Bournemouth proving you don't need a massive stadium to have a team play competitive football. That this is where, when you look at how and now Iriola, and they understand the fan base. Brentford with Thomas Frank, same thing. Small club, no disrespect to them. Smaller club, we know it, they know that themselves. But look at the difference. If we come playing, some of us shot just. Yeah, God, man. And for manager of the season, definitely keep Ange at Spurs. Yeah, I think we'll agree on that one. Great ball. Can you get on there, Suchek? You're on your own. Lays the ball over to Somerville, but overcooks it. Somerville, though, with his pace. Can he beat Walker here? He can. Great to ball into the box. And it goes out for a corner. Well blocked. Palace goal. Oh, cat amongst the pigeons there. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, dear. Palace 1-1 with Chelsea. Oh, Palace in there as well. 6 corners there. First corner for West Ham. Can we get anything on it? And just wide. Suchek wins the ball. Great header in, but unfortunately way off target. Not far off it, no. Arsenal saying every stream Deji Spurs is doing more out of the tuna wrap for his stars and ballads. It's his new copinism. Have you tried it? I don't think I need to go down that route. I mean, at the end of the day, I've been there, seen it, done it. I don't need to be that delusional in that respects. But yeah, I know what you're saying to that. But free rep and Starling? Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Colin saying, Tony, mate, been a good watch along, been nice joining you, everyone else in the chat, but a depressing watching this game. Yeah, Colin, appreciate that comment. And as you know, mate, we make it ourselves, we make it what it is rather than watching this. And not being funny, when you look at City, I wouldn't say that they've been exciting. We've just taken off Haaland for Jack Grealish. Mavropanos and Foden. It seems like Mavropanos is the worst one off here. But Colin, yeah, we make it what it is. We make the enjoyment ourselves because what else have we got to do rather than watch this shower? Mavropanos has caused his own injury there by looks of it. Yeah, bit painful. Foden's up. Mavropanos is up. Good to see both are okay. Yeah, nice little hand gesture there from Alvarez. So they've made sure they each other are okay. 85 minutes coming up and still 4-1. So unfortunately, doesn't look like the game's back on. Mavropanos looking for the easy pass, but he goes back. We're going to go back to Areola. No, Kilman's knowing. Back at Mavropanos. Pings the ball straight over to Wan-Bissaka. Great ball. Great chest down from out. Oh, Jesus. What is your touch like? Pro fucking players. Good dispossession. Somerville loses it back at the Wan-Bissaka. Paqueta plays it to Alvarez. Alvarez still gets the ball. Paqueta. Just skims past the far post. And yeah, Happy Clapper said we're in the title race. Absolute melts. Your blips come, Michael. Unfortunately, I think for Chelsea, it seems like your blips there at the moment. And this is your opportunity to go second when you think about it. This is your opportunity. Can he get himself a... This is where Mascherano, I was going to call him. This is where he's got to kind of start tightening things up. Good old friends down in Wales. Wrexham are 1-0 up. Yeah, they need this result as well, Wrexham, to keep himself in the title race because at the moment they were sitting third. So they need to get something out of this. In reality, this was not a whitewash game. We have our defence to thank for the scoreline. I totally agree on that, James. I mean, Alvarez is coming off for Granny Dings. He's actually combed his hairstyle back a bit more than the last time. 86 minutes in, so he's not going to do much in this game, that's for sure. But yeah, he's not exactly a whitewash. City have not been great, I must admit. They've done okay. The passing has been clinical compared to ours, but yeah, still not the same City we're used to. You've not conceded since the 58th minute. Something to build on. It's true. Yeah, why can't we do that from the off? This isn't Minecraft. Yeah, Granny Dings and Fruit Crook. The mascara has run empty. True. This is true. West Ham just sitting back now. Although Dings and Fulkrug are sitting up top. Free kick there from McAtee and Wan-Bissaka. Not long now, boys. Not long. 4-1 to the City. Up we get. Short pass. So West Ham in possession. Wan-Bissaka looking for a pass. Again, comes down to being static again. Nothing from us. Paqueta plays it back to Areola. He knocks the ball out to Mavropanos, who dinks it back down to Kilman. Kilman is looking to go with the ball. Manages to get himself out of trouble. And straight over the likes of Danny Ings. You're going to get that in the month of Sundays. Terence is saying when everyone else is taking the piss out of West Ham in what is West Ham's site, how embarrassing. I can't explain how pissed off I am. I love the contributors, but I hate being a joke. I get that. This is the problem, isn't it? You know, if we're going to do it kind of constructively that has some kind of impact rather than kind of take the piss out of it because it just deflates the situation. And Morning and Gelsnet, Sullivan loves that kind of shit. He'll just carry on with that. Kufel just giving away a free kick in the City's half. Oh, Pepsi, what a game. Hole 3, leads 3. Yeah. It's where we go next, though, isn't it? I mean, what we've got coming up next. So nearly full time. Can't be far from it now. Where's the West Ham fixtures? So we've got the Fur Cup coming up, third FA Cup with Aston Villa. Then we're away at home to Fulham. Then at home to Crystal Palace. And then away to Aston Villa on the 26th of Jan. So that's our games for January. Just check the latest odds. Next Premier League manager to leave. Lopetegui 4-5. Postecoglou 11-8. Ooh. 6 more minutes of misery. Oh man. Well, at least Lopetegui's been a bit more vocal compared to the Liverpool game where he just had his hands in his pockets and looked like he was watching a game from Sunday. Brentford still 3-0. Fulham home next Tuesday. Yeah. Not exactly one. Villa is on Friday, FA Cup. Yeah, got that as well, the cup game. It's great being a West Ham fan, isn't it? Do we expect anything different sometimes? No. Do we expect them to put up a fight? Yes. That's what you'd rather see. You don't mind your team losing as long as we're kind of putting a bit of fight in, but not at the moment with this. Yeah, not much has changed in the scores. So West Ham just can't control the ball. We're just kind of playing it back at the City's feet. Dagenham Millwall next Sunday. Ooh, Sharky, man. Are you going to the Victoria game? Bear with me, boys. Sorry about that. Stop the old nose running away. Oh, I remember them games. I mean, Jesus, Millwall and that especially, but Dagenham. That should be. That's, oh, is that Millwall as well? Yeah, going to Victoria Road and that. Nice, not a bad little stadium. Not a bad little place. Whatever they call it now, anyway. Terence is saying, apart from against Liverpool, when was the last time we prayed for full time? It could be the Arsenal game. You know, if you go back to Arsenal, Menek's goals scored against us, I think every single one of them virtually. But you've got to think: is the poison dwarf in the stands? Is he there, Sullivan? Is he watching this game? And you've got Moyes sitting down below watching this as well. What must he be thinking at this stage? Against Southampton, yes, Southampton, yeah, it's true, yeah. When we lost to Spurs, yeah, that was shocking as well. That one. You're entitled to have a second team, Tony. It's 2025 is now widely accepted. This is true. This is true. So I think it's the first time I've seen Guilherme touch the ball. Don't end on the ball. What the fucking hell, man? This Mudryk situation has completely killed our momentum. If the second test is positive, then terminate his contract with immediate effect. Not one win since the news broke before Christmas. Yeah, something like that can upset the apple cart. Come and give home. We put a bit of pressure on him. Yeah, that Mudryk situation is not great at all there, Michael. Yeah, that's wrong on all levels. If he does that for you, get him out. Simple as. I mean, not being funny. When you look at Charlton, when you had Lee Bowyer and was it 4 or 5 other players, they all got booted out for the same situation. Did you ever go to the old den? Yeah, I went there a couple of times. Nah, yeah, you had to have eyes of 360 degrees around your head when you was leaving, shall I say? It wouldn't be Spurs though, Arsenal, man. Get that one in, Matt. Get that one in straight away. 4-0 now, Brentford. See? Thomas Frank. Ivan Juric out. Yeah, but he wants rock and roll football. Don't forget, Matt. Southampton, rock and roll football. Apparently, that's what they want. 10 men at the back saying, second team's like we are 5-year-olds. Come on, do something with the ball. Easy pass out. Grealish on the ball. Just keep in possession. Don't need to do nothing. We're just sitting back watching it. There you go. It's nearly done. I've heard bad. It wasn't. It weren't great, mate. I tell you, it wasn't great at all. Yeah, you had to run back in the days. Then lucky enough, I could run fast, so I was all right, mate. 5-0. Jesus Christ. Yeah, definitely got no chance. And 10 goals conceded in 2 games. Get the F out of our club, Loppy. Yeah. I mean, when the ball turn to say, like, we're going to keep him a bit longer to see if he can turn things around, he ain't going to turn shit around. We all know that. There's no way. What the hell is that? That was the last chance they had. De Bruyne. That's it. Yeah. Full-time 4-1. And yes, it's full-time, as we know, boys. Yeah. Thank you very much for being with us. Terence is saying, interesting to hear Moyes is alongside Sullivan. Are we going to go from one tragedy to another? The difference being, though, in that respect, Terence, as much as I know it's not exactly the greatest thing to hear, at least with this man, he knew what to do with him. Yeah, sometimes the football wasn't great, but at least he will know what to do with these players. That's a bit of a difference, but Brentford taking the whistle. Great. Yeah, that's what Brentford's about, isn't it? Arsenal Manic, to be fair, honest with you, most fancies Man City to win by 3 goals today. Yeah, I had them to win this game as well. You can't say no that they wasn't going to get anything out of it, considering they got that 2-0 win. If you look at Somerville's face, look. So final thoughts on the game. People in the chat, you want to say your piece on this? This is an opportunity to get something out. A City side that have not exactly been great. This is an opportunity to kind of show that we can maybe turn the corner. But look, let's be honest, we are talking about us at the moment and our manager, the formation. We've said it in the chat earlier. There is no style to our football at the moment. There's no kind of presence. You've got players going through the motions. It's a complete and utter mess. It's a shit show, basically. And for this ball to turn, like I just said a minute ago, that they're giving him the opportunity to turn things around. It is not happening. Let's be all honest with it. We are not going to be turning anything around with this manager. If you lose the dressing room as a manager, you have got no chance in hell to turn things around. So there's only one thing to be done, and that's to get shot, get rid, end of, done. Full-time, pathetic, completely useless. Let's not make excuses. It's embarrassing. Yeah, agree on that, Terence. Absolutely. It's absolutely shocking. And it's painful to watch, unfortunately. I mean, we do these watch-alongs because at the end of the day, and that it's, like I said, having you in the chat, talking and making comments, it takes away what we just witnessed. We are clueless. And the worst part about it with that, though, Matt, is these players are not exactly clueless players, because there are some decent players there. But there's no formation. Defensively, yes, I know we put the comment in there saying that we've managed to keep the scoreline down, but at the same point, we can't even string a 5-yard pass together. That's how bad it is at times. Expected result though, Tom. Yeah, true, Michael. It is true. It is. I knew full well, looking at when they won 2-0, that we was going to be in the hiding for another one, and yeah, that's what we've seen today. Joshy J saying, great stream today, Tony. See you again soon. You as well, mate. And I'll look forward to seeing your emergency meeting with your spoon in hand, ready to give it one. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of your evening. And Loppy has made every player worse. Agree on that. Look at JWP. He's regressed. Pepsi saying Norwich done a smash and grab job over Coventry, 91st equaliser and 95th. Oh wow, that's that kind of tells you something straight away. What is the kickoff time for the Arsenal game anyway? That's see what happens there. So for people still hanging around the chat, just to remind you, tomorrow night we start back up the Sunday Night Takeaway show at 8 p.m. If you're around, be good to see you in there, making your comments as always and joining with us. Obviously, going to have the panelists with me. We're going to talk about obviously the weekend of football we've seen so far and what's coming up, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys with us as well. Colin saying, Tony, see you next time, mate. You already know how I feel. So depressed with this shite. See you next time, mate. Colin, take care, mate. Thanks for coming in. 5:30, thanks very much, Pepsi. Mark, Sunday Night Takeaway with Mud Brothers, Taunton and Fuzzy. We only need tracks with the yeah. James, we're regressing, not progressing as a club. Who is to blame? Coach, owners, lack of ambition, killing us. Absolutely, James. And James, thanks so much for being up this early to watch not just the football, but to stick around with this as well. Say hello. Sharky, see you soon as well, mate. Let me just kind of quickly say there, Jose, Happy New Year to yourself as well. Hope you had a good one, mate. And both clubs in the mud, mate. Both of us in the mud, as you know. Take care, everyone, and see you all in the chat next time. Get your show snavels. Yes, indeed, because we're possibly going to see some snow over the next couple of hours. We go from there. Terence saying, I've heard you say we've got some decent players there, so why are they not playing? You're right, the manager has lost the dressing room, but where is their pride when they're playing? I think the problem is we've seen it, not being funny, Terence. You look at Chelsea, that's a classic example where the players have down tools and they've got their managers are out. And maybe that's what our players are hoping for. We can do something like that, and we've got a chance of getting the ball to realise that, hold on, they're not playing for him either. This ain't looking good. It's our reputation. It's our club. Let's do something about it. But we can only hope and pray on that one. And obviously, say hello to there and there. So, again, people in the chat, thanks for hanging around and that. Really appreciate you being with us. And Jose, chin up, mate. Just like me, it can only get better, they say. When it is, I don't know. But it's 2025. Anything can happen these days. And James is saying, see you. Your Sunday, my Monday morning, great watch along. James, thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you. Big Ange, great manager. And on that note, we're out. And last comment there from Mr. Alp. All the best, mate. Wipe the tears off them glasses. I know, mate. I know. Let me just ring them out a little bit, get them tears off so I can see what I'm saying. And I'm cool, mate. We've got no choice, Jose, have we? We've got no choice. It is what it is, as they say. But again, appreciate you all being in, and we'll catch you next time. Take care for now. Bye-bye.